Hey everybody, Motorport 59 here. Well, I'm up here near Tehachapi, and as you can see over my shoulder here, they're working on the power lines up here. Had a guy come down here and talk to us about getting access and yada yada yada. And what they're doing is they're contracting to Southern California Edison to upgrade all these power lines in this entire area. Right now they're working between Bakersfield and Tehachapi, and this particular place here, there's an 8th fixture up there that they're going to replace. A lot of work for those guys. They can't, wow, I don't know what that was. They can't access it directly from any road, so they had to dig a way in there and figure out how to do this. But the reason they're doing all this is to prevent fires like the one that happened last year, campfire that was started by PG&E's wires shorting out up there in the mountains. SCE doesn't want the same problem, and you can bet that they are spending a boatload of money on it. And if a public utility is spending a boatload of money, the public's going to pay for it. PG&E rates were already slated to go up 5% over the next couple of years. That's when I got solar on my house. And you can bet that they're going to go up more than that in the near future to compensate for the money they're going to have to put out for lawsuits. And you can bet that Southern California Edison is also going to raise their rates in the face of all these upgrades they're going to do. Has be done. You know, my cousin Daylene and her daughter, I believe, too. They lost everything in the campfire last year. There was nothing left at Daylene's house but the floor of the chimney and the pool. Everything else was completely obliterated. Everything. They were fortunate. They had a motor home. They were able to get their dogs out and have some place to stay, even though it's just a motor home. Better than nothing. And to this day, they're still trying to battle with the insurance companies and everything, trying to get all that straightened out. They're going to leave the state, it looks like, move to Oregon. It's all because of this fire. It's kind of a weird deal, I think. I mean, we need the utilities. And if they didn't have the utilities, we'd piss and moan about that. And nobody'd have power, but you know what? I mean, maybe utilities should say we're not going to run power to places like that anymore. If you want to live in those beautiful, isolated places, you're going to have to figure out how to get your own power. You're going to have to build a wind machine or get some solar panels or something and figure it out. I don't think it's right that PG&E is going to have to pay all this money. If they would have decided years ago to say we're not going to send our power up there anymore, the people would have complained about that. And if they were to decide that they're not going to send it back up there now in the face of all the money they're going to have to put up, there'd be an outcry about that. So, you know, it's kind of a screwy deal. I don't know the word I'm looking for. I'm pretty good with words, but right now I can't think of it. I'm really sorry for all the people that lost everything up there. I really am. But I kind of feel for PG&E too. They're just trying to do what the people wanted them to do. And from someone who has worked on and installed and maintained overhead wires for a good chunk of my career, it's a difficult job to stay on top of. It's almost impossible to go out there and make sure that every tie-in at every pole is right, and that there's not too much slack, and if you have wind weights on your cabling and wiring, that those are where they're supposed to be, or they're there at all. It's very difficult to do that. And our stuff, and no one counts on our stuff but us, and it's unlikely our stuff would ever start a fire. But I know it's difficult, and the more people they have to put on to do things like that, the more the rates are going to be. They can't do this stuff for free. Wow, they're between a rock and a hard place, and so are the residents. Anyway, seeing this up here where I'm working and knowing what they're doing made me think of that. And sitting here waiting. Got this train over here, broke down. He's got the east end of Marcel blocked, so they can't run trains up or down the hill, and I have a problem here that I'm trying to get taken care of, and I can't do that until they get this guy out of the way. I need another train to run through so I can see if I can figure. I've never worked on this particular piece of equipment before. So anyhow, here I sit, and thought I'd take a minute to do a little rant. See y'all later.